Hello, my name is Skylar, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about emergency preparedness. I chose this life skill because it is very important, and because everyone in their lifetime is going to experience at least one emergency, and everyone should know how to be prepared for that. Alright, so what I mean by emergency preparedness is, preparing for emergencies. I am not talking about doomsday preppers or prepping for the zombie apocalypse. I'm talking about everyday emergencies or natural disasters that can happen, such as someone hurts themselves or gets hurt, or something along the lines of power goes out, or there's a tornado warning, or a tornado shows up, or anything along that lines. Step one of the process is to brainstorm and research what types of natural disasters and emergencies to prepare for and what items you need. So I did that, and the types of disasters that you could have are things like floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes. And a list of things you can get to prepare for those is water for everyone in the family, non-perishable food items, pepper spray, tissues, personal hygiene and sanitation products, flashlights with batteries and extra batteries, a first aid kit, which is really important, a phone charger with batteries and extra batteries just in case, medicine, prescription medicine, Tylenol, anything like that you might need, at least 7-day supply, matches, blankets and sleeping bags, paper and pencils and pens, extra cash, copies of your personal and family records and documents and contact information, maps of the area that you live in, pet supplies in case you have any of these little angels with you, activities for young children, because the worst thing you want in an emergency is for kids to not have anything to do, because it's already bad enough when kids don't have anything to do and it's not an emergency. Extra keys for homes, vehicles, anything that you use a key for, a whistle to be located if you're like out in the woods possibly. I'm not saying it's like a doomsday thing, outdoor and rain gear in case it's, flooding and it's wet, duct tape, scissors, surgical and dust masks in case there's stuff in the air that you don't want to breathe in, a can opener for non-perishable like cans, baby supplies if you have any babies, two-way radios so you can contact people if there is no signal for cell phones, and a multi-purpose tool. Alright, step 2 is to actually go out and purchase the items. Alright, so I have some of the items. One thing I didn't say is I got gloves, like plastic gloves, in case if it is a flood or a tornado and you're picking things up, you don't want to get, and if you have any cuts in your hands, you don't want them to get infected, so you'd have those. A first aid kit with first aid stuff that's falling out. Also, water. And since it's only my little kit, I got enough that hopefully I would need. It's not too big of an emergency. Some granola bars. They're considered non-perishable, but you want like things like cans of food. And if it's a bigger emergency, you want to pack more and for your whole family to last longer. A multi-purpose tool has multiple purposes. A flashlight so you can see, scissors in case you need to snip anything, a blanket to keep you warm, preferably a nicer blanket that is more heavy duty and can be used outdoors, like outdoor gear, and some more items that you can find. Alright, and step 4 is after you're done packaging the items, you preferably want to use a larger storage bin if you have more of the items. And step 4 is to find a safe place to put the kit where you can easily access it in case of an emergency, but keep it safe so things do not get ruined. In conclusion, emergency preparedness is probably one of the most important life skills anyone should have, and even if it's not used every day, it is still necessary to be able to survive in emergency situations. And you should make sure you do your research on what emergencies you might be preparing for, especially if you move to a different place the climate, like if they're prone to tornadoes, research what kind of things you can prep just in case that happens. Make sure you go out and purchase the items, and then make sure when you package them, make sure it's nice and secure and that it won't get ruined, but you can easily access it in case of the emergency. Thank you.